So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So, time for the anthems. So we're up and running.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
That is good strength. And this is... Can he finish? And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Belletti. Pedri. And it's Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. No way through, so back it... Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And this is Neymar. Linton. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's been played through. Milan are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, some astute defending there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Bellingham. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Linton. Still goalless at the moment. Tries to pass it through. Great vision. Mateus. And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Linton. To Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. He has found the way through. Can he get on the end of this? So no... Bellingham! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's definitely not his best. And here's Neymar. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Bellingham. Beckenbauer. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Mateus. And he's managed to get free. Spread to the right. Messi. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Joelinton unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's going right the way across. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Batistuta, he's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's a searching pass. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it.
It's a quick one, and it's Robertson. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rijkaard. Lampard. Very nicely done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Hakimi. Showing good feet. Oh, that's delightful. He's found a way through. And he's cleared it back out. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gerrard. That's destined for the flank. Neymar gets into a good position. Lovely bit of skill. Pedri crosses. And the keeper beats it away. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Looking for the run. That's going to go a long way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cannavaro. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Baresi. And it's Robertson. Messi carries the ball down the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hakimi. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Hakimi. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Joe Linton, and it's made its way to him. Played out towards the right wing.
Oh, sweet feet.
Mateus.
Zanetti.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Lampard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. And it's Joe Linton. And he plays one through. Good ball, good take. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nicely aimed pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution. Substitution for Milan. Number 17.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 7.
Neymar. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Messi. Number 9.
Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Number 12. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Beckenbauer.
Coming on the field. Number 19.
Threads one in.
Kukcu.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
McAllister.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
João Neves. And it's Messi. Messi. They get a throw in. Robertson wins the duel this time. So a bit of a revolving door here.
Substitution in
Lots and
progress.
lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very...
And a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He is through here. Oh, great leap! Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard. And that is as much time as there will be. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
La formazione del Milan.
They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room.
Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Skriniar. Now it's Yilmaz. Yilmaz has been caught there, it's a foul. Messi. It's Lampard. And here's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. There's the crossfield ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Joelinton with a fine tackle. Rijkaard. Joelinton. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Joelinton. And here's Batistuta. He's having a pop! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Played towards the other side. Hakimi. Lampard. Neither side yet able to find the net. Joelinton. Oh, shooting chance! Again, a brilliant save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a sweeping cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Cafu. That's an imaginative pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lampard. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. Kochu's cross. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. He's rising! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rijkaard. Messi. Rummenigge. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Hernandez. Goulet, played out towards the right wing. Yilmaz in acres of space out wide. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a... And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi with the short one. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yilmaz. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that was nowhere near his best. Linton. And it's Messi.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Spread
recupero.
out to the left. Rummenigge receives it in a wide position. Goulet. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, your views on the first half?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. He's having a shot! It's in! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Linton. Beckenbauer. Messi. Lampard. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Has a look up. Oh, good glide! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Gol per il Milan.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Oh, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Takes aim and crosses. And that has been knocked clear.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Goulet.
80.953 spettatori.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to gift it back. Rijkaard with a definite foul there. Arda Güler. Güler going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a decent clearance. More and more pressure on the ball here. Robertson. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Messi looking to add to his goal. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Güler. Osimhen. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Joelinton. That's good running with the ball. And here's Batistuta. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Yilmaz, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Baresi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Clipped into space. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Kukçu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lampard. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Hakimi, and it's Lampard. Rijkaard. And this is Batistuta. Rummenigge goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Galatasaray are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Numero 10. Messi.
Salah.
Lasciano il
He's
campo
a
per
sharp little
il
ball
numero
here.
19. Il numero 8. Il numero 13.
He's having a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Rivaldo.
recupero.
Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Spread to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He is through here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we...